Are you ready? I am. So you got the spot, huh? Well, I'm coming for it. And there's nothing you can do.
Welcome to ESPN West Palm's High School Game Day, presented by Smith, Ball, Baez, and Prather. Here's your host, Theo Dorsey.
Good people. It's your boy Theo Dorsey, and you know what it is, baby. It's the ESPN West Palm High School Game Day presented by Smith, Ball, Baez, and Prather. I mean, this football season's been aging like fine wine, and speaking of fine, it's week 9. So all across Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast, we had so much action tonight, including from plenty of teams in the top 10 poll. We'll get to that, but here's a quick stat for you. We entered tonight with 5 teams undefeated and 3 teams actually already district champions. Guess what? After tonight's play, after a Friday night lights here in Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast, well, 2 less undefeated teams, 1 more district champion. We'll get to all of that, but how about we start at our HSS Florida High School Game Day Game of the Week. That's in Palm Beach Gardens, number 10, Benjamin hosting number 4, Palm Beach Central, and C-Cat and the coach, Jimmy Bell, on the call. Chance Ralston for the Broncos in the second half, looking for a Bronco, finding a buck. And this one could go. Well, actually, no. I was just kidding. Julian Louise with the interception, but he stopped short of the touchdown. That's going to be important because after that touchdown-saving tackle, the Benjamin Bucks try to go for 3, and no siree. Blocked field goal. That's going to be important later. Ensuing drive, Nedrick Bolden, Wildcat, walking on it. That's a tutty. The Broncos clawing their way back. They were 14-10 down at the half. Now they have the lead. Arkansas commit Kamari Williams, excuse me. He had 2 touchdowns, and it was his birthday, and that was a 79-yarder right there. This one helps knot it up for Palm Beach Central. Later on, they would actually go and take the lead. Actually, no, I'm sorry. That gave them the lead, 24-17. There you see it right there with 9 minutes to go in the half. On the other side, Phoenix, he's the kind of running back that just wears on you throughout the game. Deuce 4 up the sideline for Benjamin. That sets this up. Jaden Vega, play fake, over the top. Who's that? Preston Douglas right into the camera. I thought he was going to hit me. I actually was recording this game. Touchdown, Benjamin. We're all knotted up with 4 minutes to go, 24-24. And again, last year, Benjamin lost this game 24-27. Here we are, 5 seconds left. Palm Beach Central drives it into Benjamin's territory, a 29-yard field goal after a false start, after a timeout to ice the kicker. Here is Ethan D'Agostino, game on the line. He had never made a game-winning field goal in his entire high school career. The senior kicker, who's one of the best in the nation, nails that one. Ice, water in his veins. Palm Beach Central wins it 27-24. They improve to 6-1. Benjamin falls to 3-4. And ironically, again, for the second straight year, the Broncos beat the Bucks by the same exact score. Moving on to Deerfield Beach, the number 1 team in the area, Atlantic. Well, those Atlantic Eagles were on the road actually on a Thursday night. And, well, Deerfield Beach, they were just outmatched in this one. Second district game of the season for Atlantic, and they've been soaring, since the kickoff classic. Not too much for Coach Murray and the Eagles to handle. Teddy Hoffman didn't even play. Quarterback Lincoln Graff, he only played in the first half. And then DeAndre Desenor, not 1, not 2. Just had to clear my throat there for the 3 touchdowns. 3 first-half touchdowns in the first 25 minutes. The Eagles move on to win this one huge, 41-8. They're 6-1 on the season after downing the Bucks. Number 6, Jupiter. Well, they're at Martin County. It's tough traveling to the jungle at Martin County and Stewart. And while the Tigers had an early lead, the men in the green and gold would be too much to handle. When you point your finger to the sky, you know things are going well for you. That's KJ Larson, the tight end on the Wildcat. And then, did I say KJ Larson? Hey, making plays on offense, making plays on defense, complimentary football from number 2. And here's a long touchdown catch from Jupiter's Christopher Van Oh, my goodness. That boy fat. He put he just all gas, no brakes. Jupiter wins this one 20-10. They move up to 6-1. Martin County can't follow up that Martin Bowl win with another one. How about Jensen Beach? Number 8, Jensen Beach hosting Fort Pierce Central. And there we go, Dylan Holmes. A touchdown run. Dylan. 6 points for the Falcons. Fort Pierce Central, they won a touchdown too. They said that looked fun, but that's broken up by Samir Sammons. Not in his house. Hey, we're not allowed to do that celebration anymore. Bobbled catch right here for Fort Pierce Central, and sometimes that oblong ball just ends up bouncing around in a weird way. Interception for Jensen Beach by Jalen Webley. And then here we go, Jonathan Ahern, Christopher Legos. That's trust between a quarterback and his receiver. Nice touchdown connection right there. And then we got Gage Wilson later on. Well, first, you know what? Check out Fort Pierce Central. The Cobras have had a great year this season. It's nice to every now and then, even in a losing effort, show a winning play right there. Nice catch. But, yeah, this one was all Falcons. They were at home on the Treasure Coast. And look at this punt return. I mean, it's a shame we didn't get this nominated for Play of the Week. It's actually my fault. Gage Wilson. I can't put a gauge on how just amazing that play was. Long touchdown right there. Jensen Beach wins at 26-7. They improved to 6-2 on the season. Let's get back to West Palm. St. Lucius versus Forest Hill. First play of the game, Leonard Antoine. He gets the ball in his hands, and here's the thing. He really doesn't want to be tackled. Seriously. If there's one thing in the world he doesn't want to happen is to hit the ground, and, well, he has a teammate or two helping him churn along. That's like 15 yards after contact right there. That's a Play of the Week nominee. Here's Forest Hill trying to make a stop, but here's Damian Taylor. Hey, stop who? Not number 6. He wants 6. St. Lucius extending the lead. And then Anate Smith, he's going to college to play football, but first he's going to be picking off passes like that all throughout his high school career here in his senior season. Ensuing Zarav, we've seen Jamar Browder with deep touchdown connections before, but what's more? 17, looking like Devontae Adams right there with another score. St. Lucius, they stacked up the scoreboard, a 63-zip win over Forest Hill. How did the rest of the top 10 shake out tonight? I'm glad you asked. That's what Big Teddy's here for. I'm delivering the scores too, baby. Number 1, Atlantic, still on top right now, 6-1. They get the win. Cardinal Newman as well. They stay perfect. One of only 3 remaining perfect teams in the area. They get a big win, 43-10. West Boca, they get the win against Bishop, 34-14. We talked about Palm Beach Central. We have to talk about Kings Academy at number 5. They fall 40-27, their first loss of the season. And also Boca Raton at number 9. They have their first defeat. They're now 6-1, a 14-49 loss for Boca Raton. We're going to have to see who's going to move into that top 10. Look at that right there. Number 5, number 9, and number 10, all falling on a Friday night. Interesting to see who can move in. I know there's an undefeated Glade Central team and a couple others that are going to want to claw their way in. We'll see what the voters do. Okay, speaking of voters, before we get to the top play nominees, how's about we get to the 2-minute drill? This is going to be the quickest 2-minute drill that we've ever had. Let's get right to it. Royal Palm is not playing yet. This is going to be Lake Worth versus our good friends with, let me find my script, Palm Beach Lakes. And Lake Worth had a late comeback in this one. They win it 20-15, their second win of the year. How about we go out to our squad over here, Seminole Ridge versus Dwyer. The Hawks, they came in 0-7. They would leave 0-8. Dwyer made sure of it at home. They get the win 21-11 on their homecoming night. Palm Beach Gardens versus Royal Palm Beach, and this is a huge upset right here. Take a listen to this. The Gators had won the last 6 of these meetings against Royal Palm, outscoring them 229-16, but tonight, 29-27, Royal Palm Beach wins it. Nobody beats Royal Palm Beach 7 times in a row. Shout out Chuck Kenyon. Those guys are now 5-2. Excuse me. A lot of talking tonight. But then on the other side, Palm Beach Gardens, 1-6. Incredible upset right there. We'll be discussing that this week, and we'll have to be discussing Royal Palm as maybe a team to sneak into the top 10 along with Glade Central. A lot of surprises in week 9 of high school football. Maybe our play of the week nominees can surprise you as well. Let's take a look at our options. Option number 1, it's a game-winning field goal try. Ethan D'Agostino, 29 yards out, game on the line, and as time expires, he sends Palm Beach Central through the uprights and back into the win column. His first game-winning field goal in his career, and he did it just like he dreamt it up as a young bull. That's the first option. How about we go to the second option, same game, because when it's the game of the week and plays like this happen, and also for Kamari Williams, when it's your birthday, well, you deserve a nomination. 79-yard touchdown, Chance Ralston to Kamari Williams. He gets it done. The question is that good enough for play of the week? That's option number 2. Let's go to option number 3. St. Aloysius, well, Leonard Antoine, he's going to get pushed not 10, but about 15 yards after the catch here and after first contact. It takes the whole Falcons team getting involved to try to get him down, but well, look at him. He said, I got my boys with me. St. Aloysius pushing him. I mean, that's like a whole extra first down. The coaches say you want to move the chains. He did that twice, and he did it with everybody on his back. That's option 3 from St. Aloysius. Option number 4 for plays of the week. And remember, vote on our Twitter at ESPN Top 63. A 67-yard touchdown connection. Malik Frederick have a day. The Lake Worth Trojans, they get back into the win column. And also, just something of note right here. Lake Worth, they're still alive to actually have a 3-way tie to win their district. They'll have to get past a team like St. Aloysius to do it. But listen, that is huge for the Trojans team in year number 1 with their head coach. That is the 4th option for play of the week. Remember, go on our Twitter page at ESPN Top 63 or our Instagram at ESPN West Palm. That's where you can vote just to kind of make your voice heard. It's election season. Hey, how about you do the one thing that helps you contribute to society, at least for high school football in Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast, and vote on our plays of the week. Just a special request from me. Do it for Big Teddy. How about this? Do this for us, everybody at ESPN West Palm and all of our friends and everybody that helped us tonight. Pull up on us next Friday night for the next HSS Florida High School Game Day Game of the Week. Here it is. 3, 2, 1. We're going to Vero Beach. That's right. To the Fighting Indians home field, the Citrus Bowl, as they call it. They're going to be hosting Treasure Coast. This one is always a great matchup. Throw the records out of the window because when you got 2 legendary head coaches like that in the 7-7-2, you're not going to want to miss that action. That's where we'll be at for the HSS Florida High School Football Game of the Week. CCAT and the coach Jimmy Bell right back on the call. Well, this was a lot of fun. I'll see you in Week 10. And again, thank you to all of the fans for watching, the players and coaches for executing on the field, the officials, everybody involved, but most importantly, to my teammates here at ESPN West Palm who made everything go smooth sailing. I'm Theo Dorsey. See you next week.